Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of All Mods 10 Modded Minecraft, where last time we had been working on getting the meat shredder and the void forge. Yeah, this one has a bit longer of a name because of apotheosis. I kind of not oop, that is the wrong button. I believe it's this button. It is not that button. Shaders disabled. Shaders enabled. Okay. Okay. Either way, the apotheosis stuff. Oh, I think it was Control L. No, it was Control J. Control K. Something. Something. Apotheosis is making things different, but that's not what we're going to be focusing on today. Today, I did make a set of another armor just to have on for when I'm just out and about, but I do still have this armor for whenever I do things. But today we're going to be focusing on these three items: the Piercing Vengeance Focus, Mace of Destruction, and the Lightning Bomb. So this is another magic mod. It is Evilcraft. So it's time to go to our magic area. So if we go up here, I have done a little bit of setup for it. And I've done a little bit of decorating too. I kind of like it. These are brooms from Evilcraft that I've just found about the world, and I was like, you know what, we're going to be focusing on Evilcraft, so might as well add them in. But I did just kind of spruce up the place, make this little room look a bit better. I still need to expand into these rooms, make these rooms look a little bit nicer. But yeah, these are still just kind of bare bones. But over here you notice there's a new tunnel and our irons stuff is gone. Well, I moved all our irons stuff in here, just did a little bit of minor decorating, and things are all set up the way they were before. But we've also got this room, which is where we're going to be focusing on Evilcraft. So to start off with in Evilcraft, we actually need to start with getting dark gems. A magic-based mod on somewhat evil things. Collect the blood of your enemies and harness the power of ancient source of evil. Everything in this mod can be found in the guidebook, The Origins of Darkness. To get started, find yourself some dark gems. I did that already. I've done that quite a few times, because if we look, we have 169 dark gems, as well as some dark deep slate dark ore, and dark ore. So yeah, already got that. So, next up, looks like collecting blood. Now, I am going to be following this for the most part, because this actually gets us kind of over to the Mace of Destruction, because we have to have garbanzo beans over here for it. But then there's the lightning bomb is right up there, so yeah. And then there's this, the dark tank. Now, the dark tank, actually, we've already gotten... we've gotten a dark tank before, shut up, huh? And it is... over here. A dark tank full of Eclipse Ember fuel is what we need. But we've already gotten a dark tank, so that's why it's already ticked off. So, yeah, we just need to fill that. We need to get a dark tank and fill it up with the Eclipse Ember fuel. But this will help us, but I don't think right now we need it. So back into here, we are gonna need... oh, we also need this guy. I don't know why it's not starred, but we need to collect some blood. Blood extractor. Blood extractor. Okay, that's a full one. We need an empty one. Spikes. Okay. There we go. Blood extractor. Now we can actually do this one, which is fine. But Revenge of the Spirit. Sometimes when you kill a mob, a vengeance spirit will spawn. Their essence seems to be useful in crafting more advanced items within Evilcraft. Not finding many spirits, make a vengeance ring and toggle it on to attract more spirits during your battles. I've been finding them plenty. But we need to make a vengeance ring. Okay. We just need to make a vengeance ring, which is really easy. Vengeance ring. We need to crush gems. Oh, we can get them. Oh, hey, we can get dark gems from bees. Okay. Really? There's really not that many ways to actually get crushed dark gems. Like Oratech, bees, occultism, integrated dynamics, and Ars Nouveau. Which is weird, because you would think we'd be able to get that in the mod itself. Let's see. Okay, well, I couldn't find any other way to actually get that. So we do have occultism down here. So I'm going to summon me a crushing spirit. So we just need... Okay, so yeah, we're not going to go down that route. That was way too much work that I don't want to do. So we're just going to go and use a squeezer. I need a gate real quick. And just pop you on. Okay, and then gem. We need a couple dark gems. Throw them in here, and this will get us the crushed dark gem. Okay, now that I've got some dark gems, we can do this. A vengeance focus, vengeance ring. A couple more. Use this to do this. Vengeance focus. And then blood orbs. Okay, that actually is going to need us to do this. So a blood infuser. To get a blood infuser, we need a blood infusion core, which is a dark power gem. Throw a gem in the middle of the pool with at least 5 non-hardened blood blocks. Or infuse... Okay. So, we need... Can I not take blood from myself? Shift right click to extract or auto supply. I can get blood from the bees. Or from an undead log. Undead log can only be produced by bees again. Cool. Or found... Undead sapling is a dead bush infused. Okay, cool, thanks. I could have sworn there was another way for this. For us to get blood from myself with this mod. Alrighty, so seems I can't get blood from myself. I haven't found a way yet, but what we can do is get it from other mobs. So I've gone ahead and I've hooked up... Oh, hi there, bud. You started suffocating. I didn't know... Unemployed. Yes, you are. We can get it from mobs. So I figured, what's the best mob we can get this from? Probably a villager, because we're being evil. So it says as long as we have this in our inventory, and let's do auto supply. So if we just... we get some blood. Yay. So now we do this. Just take these guys out until we get some blood. I do have a mob duplicator down there, so that's how this is working. Mob duplicator's down there. It turns on when I step on the pressure plate. And then I just sit there and take out these guys. So I have 2 buckets. I need at least 4. Or no, it was 5. The book said 5. And there we go. 5 buckets of blood in our blood extractor. Oh, you can stay there for now. We'll see if we need you later. Oh, I forgot I had those in my inventory, honestly. But now, for this guy, do this, to do this, to do this. You get this. Throw a dark gem in the middle of a pool of at least 5 non-hardened blocks, blood blocks, or infused with a dark gem blood. Okay. So, let's get a tank. Dark tank. Set this guy there. Fill it up with blood. And then I think I can just take a bucket. Yep. A bucket. Yep. And take it from there. Now. There. Don't know how that happened. We need 1, 2, 3. Alright. 5 spots, and we need to fill these up. We need another dark gem. So, it'd be nice if we could just do an infinite source, but turn my magnet off. And there we go. We got a dark power gem. And that was a quest. This one, infusing gems with blood. Cool. And now we can do this. Blood infusion. We need hardened blood shards. How do we get hardened blood? Drying blood. If you place a bucket of blood on the ground long enough or place it in a drying basin, it will dry into a hardened blood. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but drying. We do have some drying basins. Put that right there. Oh, that has lava in it, and I can't get rid of it. That's right. Mechanical drying basin. Let's get it. I think it's this one I need. Oh, it gave us a hard blood. I didn't even realize that. How do I... Oh, if you break it with flint and steel, you'll get blood shards. Okay. So I'm gonna fill up my tank over here with some blood, and then I believe I have some flint and steel. Yes, I do. It said break it or light it on fire. If you break it with flint and steel. Set you down, break you? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let me fill that guy up. Let me get some more of these because I only got 6 from that. And I'll be right back. Okay, I've gotten enough hardened blood to do what we need to do, which was infusion core. Infusion core. There we go. A blood infusion core. That ticks off a quest. Blood crest. No, we want this guy, which is just a furnace and... Yeah, okay. Stone. There's some cobble deep slate. Will it work? It will work. Blood infuser. Tick off the quest, please. There we go. Boop. And then, yeah, no, we want to go up here. We want a promise of tenacity. Bowl of promises. I don't make bowl of promises. Bowl of empty promises. More blood gems. Okay. So, but we can take these guys. Give this a little bit of blood. Is it 1? Oh, it's only 250 per. Okay. So this should give us a couple blood gems. Okay, this thing is slow as tits. So, yeah. There we go. 12 blood, or 12 dark power gems. Get a bowl of empty promises. We also need empty tier 1. Dusted bowl. There we go. Okay, we put this in there. Put a little blood in. Dusted bowl of promises. Oh, it needs 5. Okay, now it cooked up. Bowl of promises. Now, did that tick off a quest or not? No. But now we can get an iron promise acceptor. Yeah, we need to make an iron promise acceptor, which is an iron block. Take one of those. And take a bunch. Was it really a bunch of blood? It was 10 things of blood. I have 3. Yeah, time to get more blood. Okay, got enough blood, so now it is doing its thing, but this is still ridiculously slow. So, nope, we're going to do that, but that restarted the whole thing, whatever. Iron promise acceptor. And now we want this one. And then this one. We need an empty orb with the promise of tenacity. And that... Oh, is the promise of tenacity? I thought it went in here, but apparently it goes in there. Did that increase? It increased how much blood can actually be stored within this guy. So let's take this over. Okay, we got 10 in here. And does it really take? It takes 10 buckets of blood in an empty orb. Gonna make a few of these. And boop. And it's making. Wow, is this gonna take a really long time? 150 seconds. It takes over it takes 2.5 minutes for this. Oh my lord. 2.5 minutes. Yeah, we're not doing that. Boom. Blood orb. Was that on the list? No, that was not on the list. But we now have 1, which means we need another one for that. Gonna need oh wait, no, I gotta get that. Can I make a lightning grenade? Oh yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Oh, this seems like it's just gonna be a lot of blood, so I'm either gonna be spending a lot of time smacking these guys, or I need to find a way to automate this. I was thinking of using the bloody bee to get all of our blood needs, but we need 8 blood orbs just to make the bloody bee spawn egg. Now, thankfully, this guy can breed amongst itself, so I could theoretically make 2 of these guys and just get a ton, just make a ton of them. But that would be 18 blood orbs. That's 180 buckets of blood I need. Lordy. And I only need 2 for this. Should I go the extra mile? I don't know if I should go the extra mile. Either way, I need a lot of blood. For a second, I forgot about the undead logs, which we should be able to make the undead sapling now. So that, or not undead sapling, at evil. Yeah, undead sapling. Yeah, just takes a little bit of blood, and then we get the undead sapling, and it will create undead logs or blood logs, whatever it's called. Undead planks. Yeah, undead logs. And then we can use these to get us blood. Okay, so dead bush. I thought I had shears in here. I do not. But I can do this. There. Let's start with this for now. And just use what we've got to make us a few undead saplings. Okay, a few of these saplings acquired. I wonder if I can use a botany pot. Botany. Gimme. A botany pot. Some farmland. And a hoe. Take this guy. Slap it here. Throw in farmland. That... it is not gonna work. It not gonna work. It don't like the tree. I kind of figured that when I couldn't shift click it in, but I still wanted to try. Well, that's sad. That's sad. But I do have a tree farm upstairs over somewhere, so yeah, let me go plant this guy in real quick and see if we can't get him growing. Alrighty. After a little bit of time and a little bit of undead logs, we are now producing them. So I just took some lumber bees, gave them a few of the undead saplings, which you can see I did grow right there. Yeah. So I took one of these guys, just slapped that down there, grabbed the lumber bees, and now they're producing. So now we should just be able... Is this... This is dripping blood. Nope. Is that gonna mess things up? Is that gonna mess anything up? I thought... Auto supplied. No. Is this just gonna leak blood on the ground over time? Interesting. But either way, now that we have these guys... Oh, this filled up very quickly. Oh, oops. At functional. I didn't think it was going to fill up that quickly, so I didn't put an upgrade in it. Okay. I need to take all these out from one and put them into the other, so... Oops. Okay, back down here, I have the mechanical squeezer actually taking the undead logs from upstairs and squeezing them down into blood, which is then going into the infuser. Now it is a little slow, but we can, if we want to, kind of time on things. So, yeah, we're going up a lot quicker now. But we're also going through our stock of undead logs just as quick. Because, yeah, I did time wand the combs up there, so, yeah, we got a little bit, but not a lot. But now, for this, we needed the blood orb, which was 10, and we're over 10. So, orb. Give me one of those. And I actually need that back. Throw that bad boy in there. Oh, right. I forgot. This takes extremely long. So, yeah, no. We're not going to do that. Boom. Blood orb. Awesome. So now we just need to do this. Make a few of these guys. And then, boom. Piercing Vengeance Focus. That should have been a quest. Yes, it was. Or task. Wait, hang on. What you mean task? Oh, well, yeah, we also need some Vengeance Essence, but I do... Not veg. Venge. Take some of that. That'll complete that quest. But I could have sworn I needed this. Yes, I did need this. I need 2 of these. I need 2 of these. How much blood have I got? Enough. Or at least almost enough. For 2 more. So, just pop those in. Time wand. That again. And then this is still under the effects of my time wand before. So 1, 2. We do this. Right. I forgot. Gotta make more of these. Boop, 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 boop. And now, now we can do, nope. More of these. And now we've got the Piercing Vengeance Focus, which should tick off that quest. There we go. Quest completed. All right. Lightning Bomb. Actually, can we do a Mace of Garbanzo Beans? Promise of Tenacity. Diamond. Okay. Gold. Okay, so we need to take a gold block, throw it in here, and it's going to take 40 things of blood, which is the max of this thing. So this is going to sit for a minute. So let's go put these away, shall we? And actually check on the time of this video. Alrighty, so it turns out we are basically out of time. I spent a lot of time just trying to get those 2 little bad boys, the Piercing Vengeance Focuses. So yeah, the Mace of Destruction and the Lightning Bomb are gonna have to wait till next time. But the Lightning Bomb is actually going to be a very interesting process, because it actually is going to involve something that's over in our village, which I know I haven't been making videos on, but I have actually been, I've been playing with the village since, so things have changed a little bit. But there wasn't a whole lot of, hey, we love the Mine Colonies videos, let's keep them going. And so I was just like, you know what, this is just going to be for me. I'll still show it off every now and again in the videos, but yeah, this is going to be just a bit of a thing for me. But yeah, the mace, or no, the lightning bomb will use something that's over there, a structure more to the point over there, and then the Mace of Destruction, we are going to have to go down this route, which is, yeah, that's going to be fun. But that is going to be next episode. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I don't get to play around with a lot of magic mods too often because I'm more of a tech guy. But every now and again, some of the magic mods are just really neat. So this was one of those times. But again, thank you all for watching. I've been Dorkman191, and this has been All of Mods 10. Modded Minecraft. Bye.